Welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube. It is episode 10 on deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, dix. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I remember that from school. Because it is the 10th episode, we wanted it to be something a little special. And as you have seen from the title of the video, we are doing Deji versus Salt Papi, real rivals. Let's get into the tail of the tape. We have Deji, 27 years old. Salt Papi, 29 years old. I always thought he was a bit younger than that. Deji, 5'9", Salt Papi, 5'9". Reach on Deji, 70. Reach, 73 inches on Salt Papi. The record for Deji is 2-4 with 1 KO, and Salt Papi is 3-2 with 2 KOs. I'm gonna start with Salt first. First thing that we always judge is the attack.
A lot of posturing from Papi, who really hasn't done much offensively.
Throws a good left hand there. Throws a good left hand, 2 left hands there, and landed both of them. Goes for the left hand again round the side, which was a good change in attack. So you can see he's measuring with his lead hand being a southpaw, finding the range to then land the backhand on Josh Bruckner. The bit that I like is that he throws a double straight left, and when he goes for the left again, he throws it round the corner. So we're seeing a variety of punch thrown with the same hand. Let's see him against Andy Worski. Setting the feints up, which is good as well.
Expect a lot of showboating from Salt Papi. Salt Papi on some of the best.
This wasn't fair, but at the time we didn't know that it wasn't fair like that. So you see him, he's setting up the little feints, got him moving, uses the jab here to measure, and then lets the combinations go. Both-handed attack, very accurate. And he also kept his feet in a position where when the counter opportunity could arise, he could make the most of it. See the feet there, edges the feet in nicely and detonates some clean bangs, sending Worski down to the canvas. That thing that Salt Papi does when he runs fast on the spot is cold though. I don't know how he does that without taking off. If that was me, I would at least leave the ground for a few seconds. You know what I mean? I rate it. Let's see when he KOs Bruckner. Now I'll give you the clip. So he's here, he's measuring, like we said, he's good at finding the range, and then straight left. Straight on the button. And I think Bruckner, he quit still. He did. Boom! Good counter. Good shot. We've seen. There's a very similar clip of Manny Pacquiao hitting Ricky Hatton. I think maybe in the first knockdown of that fight, and it's quite a similar look where they throw the southpaw left and it catches the guy as they're trying to move. He's not very active. That's one thing that's been his downfall. Actually, Salt Papi's offense is not out there like that. Like he's very patient, maybe too patient sometimes. Let's see him set up an attack on Halal Ham. It's crazy to see his body transformation actually as we're going through the clips, because this was on Showstar, which was a crazy show. Security was whack. Hey. So even as a big man, you see him get around Halal Ham there, using the angle change, which is smart stuff. That's advanced stuff. And then he does it again, so you know he's not doing it by accident. He's using the lead hand there to create the angle. So we've seen angle changes. I do like the pressure he puts on the feet. He attacks there. He attacks head and body as well. This is his most recent fight, so we have to give him some points from the most recent performances. Good body shot counter as well, which is what I was looking for. I wanted to see if, as his career has progressed, if he throws to the head, throws to the body, which he does. He's shown in the past that when he is attacking, he can also be defensively aware to evade an incoming punch. He's also showed when he hasn't, but he's shown that he has the ability to do so. This might be surprising. We're gonna give Salt Papi the attack rating of 6. I'm gonna give him a 6. You can hear me speak through it more now, so Each point that I can see and put in their favor contributes to a point. Speed. Let's see, his speed's obviously changed because he went from a heavier guy to being a lighter guy. He has very good hand speed. Let's see Salt Papi repeatedly countering Halal Ham. I didn't see that clip before.
So right now the action has slowed down a little bit. I feel like both guys are
nice.
I'm going to pick up on what Joe said earlier. You were saying that he looked so composed. That was the perfect proof of that. That counter punch. Look at this. Oh, absolutely. He's closing in. We're seeing South.
But he has quick hands. Even in his heavier stage of his career, his hands were still fast. So I have to give it to him. He doesn't have the quickest feet, but he does have quick hands. This is when Salt fought AT. This is when he fought AT. So you see again, the feet are not the quickest, but he does have good hand speed. See again, I want to see another exchange. Got caught there as he was going for the counter. And he's finding it hard to land quite cleanly on AT. AT's great at spoiling. That's his thing. He's very good at spoiling and making someone's attacks messy. And it got to Salt on this day. I think the two places where Salt Papi shows speed without over-analyzing the situation is normally in his head movement. He normally has he has good little leans. You know, he sets up his straight left counter with good speed of leaning out of range and then also shooting the shot with power. The feet are not quick. He doesn't necessarily move his head a lot, but when he does make that movement, that little pull, that little twitch in order to counter, that is quick. And the shots delivered are fast as well. We've never seen him on his feet dancing around using speed like that, which is obviously maybe something to come. I'll give him a 6 again. Durability. Salt Papi versus Slim is one of the best crossover boxing matches to ever happen. Entertaining, start to finish, good skill shown. Every time I see that fight, I think this is one of the highlights of the industry so far. So this is round 4 of their legendary battle. Slim lands a good one too there. Salt takes it. Then he takes another one and an uppercut and another one and another one until he's actually like, okay, I'm hurt now. And he's still there trying to hold on. He's still kind of smiling as much as he's hurt. He's still there. He took clean hits there. We've seen Slim hit tempo, for example, 1 time like that, 2 times, and asleep he went. Salt took them. And this is after a lot of weight loss as well. So his punch resistance was still there. Let's see him get dropped and stopped by Slim. This was good, but I remember watching this live, but this was good. So you see him here, bow, bow. Again, it took 2 for him to hit the ground. He's hurt here, but he makes it back to his feet like a warrior does. The action continues. And he's taking clean punches here. He's still on his feet, still trying to hold on in order to give himself that time to survive. He gets hit again and again and again. He was still there. The referee done the referee's job. The referee done what the referee is supposed to do and he stopped the fight, but he was still there. He was still there and he was taking some clean shots from Slim, and we've seen Slim drop people and hurt people. I don't think Salt Papi's durability on that side of things can be questioned. Let's see when AT put Salt Papi's chin to the test. So you see a hook there from AT and another hook. See, so I think Salt Papi sometimes plays too much on the fact that he knows he can take a punch, and punches accumulate at the end of the day. I can't judge his durability based on his fitness, because I think from this fight in particular, but you can see he's repeatedly getting hit clean. He has the ability to take a punch, and he's carried that throughout his weight loss journey. His fight with Slim was a high-paced fight. In the 4th round, Salt Papi obviously was fatiguing, but he was still battling at a good pace. He wasn't showing any mad sign of exhaustion or anything like that. That's the only way I can judge his durability from that fight, because that's the furthest that he's gone, and it was the highest pace that he's, you know, had to go through with in his career. Now, I'm gonna put his durability at a 7. He's taken some clean hits. He's been knocked down. He gets back to his feet. He's still willing to fight on. The one high pace fight that he had, he did manage to hold the pace. I think a 7 is fair. He's showing a lot more durability than many of his peers within the community. The only thing that can up Salt Papi's durability rating now is to see him compete more rounds. Power. I don't think Salt Papi is a heavy hitter as such. When he hits Andy Warski, he hits him 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, those are 4 clean punches landed on a very sensitive area on the body, the temple and the chin. Warski still made it back to his feet. Heavy hitters, you won't have that opportunity. When he hit Bruckner quit. He could have got up, but he's just feeling sorry for himself and embarrassed and all these sort of things. He's sitting there with his head in his hands and all of that. You could have made it back to your foot. You didn't want to. He's not a heavy hitter, he's an accurate hitter. He's an accurate hitter. There's a difference. So when he lands accurately, but it's not necessarily going to finish you off. If I fights 3 wins, he's had 2 KO victories. When he was hitting Slim, Slim's durable though. I feel like Slim has that in his locker of being a durable person. Warski obviously is Warski. Bruckner, you can't say anything. That guy was an MMA fighter, wrestler, strong guy, athlete, you know what I mean? Hit him, he said, I'm good. We're gonna go with a 7 again. To make it into the 8, 9s, and 10s, we need to start seeing some pain being put down. Defense. Salt Papi doesn't have a great defense. AT proved that, because we saw the clip where he was hitting him repeatedly and he didn't get out the way of the punches. Slim, he was taking a lot of punches. I don't think he's hard to hit, based on what I've seen. Because he doesn't hold a traditional guard, he uses an advanced guard. But there you see him get clocked in the middle, then even when he puts his hands up here, he's not defending. You can see the punches are going through the guard here. Salt Papi's best defense is when he does the little slips out of the way. When he was fighting AT, it might look a certain way, but you can see he can be hit. Look, he gets hit. He gets hit. A lot of potential in Salt Papi, and I'll never ever say anything otherwise because I'd be lying. But as it stands and from what we've seen, if his defense hasn't been tested, it's because the opponent level was below average. When he's fought people who are in there to win and hit him back, he does get hit. Taking into account his strongest attribute of the good head movement, and he does have a good step back out of range as well, you give him a 4. Defense is hard to learn. Defense is not something that is great by a novice. It takes time, and there's no shame in that. The man's only had 5 fights. And you know, like Andy Warski and that, it's not even really a fight. You know what I'm saying? He just came out, banged him up in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? So it will take time. IQ. Salt Papi shows good IQ by using his lead hand to measure against his opponents. It would be better IQ for him to turn it into an actual jab rather than a pouring lead hand. But he still does use that to measure, and it still allows him to set up his sharp left hand counter. As we see here, bow, bow. Good IQ. Also, what I was talking about earlier, his ability to change the punch that's landing, he showed that against Bruckner. We're gonna go into another round here on the slim fight, so I can get another judge of his IQ. And he feints well, that has to be added in. He understands about slipping and countering, and in this fight he shows he can slip and counter to the body as well. He has good distance between the feet. He knows how to counter punch. Sometimes it's not set up correctly. Doesn't jab a lot. He attacks various places. He throws a variety of punches, but I can't give him a mad IQ rating when he has stepped up against people who also have decent level IQ. He's lost. I think it's right to set Salt Papi at a 4 for IQ as well. That completes Salt Papi's card for today. We move straight into Deji's career now and Deji's highlights. Deji attacking Swarms' body. Aye. And Deji got power, I'll tell you that now. Manages to back him into the corner through the aggression. Gets caught, but he bounces back. He bounces back. And you see him here. Rip heady, rip body. Nice double lead hand to the body there from Deji. Let's see when he comes out on smoke against Vinny Hacker. Now this was a Deji that wasn't really training too hard, as you can see in his physique and his body. But he's on the, there you go. You see him on the attack there. Good straight left hands coming in from Deji, ducking and then letting the shot go after evading the attack. But you can see he's mad open. When Deji drops Fuzi, he's using a jab there. Then he goes around the side with the hook, follows up with the backhand, went back on the jab there. Little lean out the way. Throws the hook, comes back with the backhand. And then he drops him with the jab. Because people with power drop people with jabs. Good shot from Deji. When he misses with the shot, he comes back with the other shot, which is important, and he does it. You can see the patience in him there. He throws that hook, he comes back with that hand. He uses his jab also. He uses his jab. But him and Salt Papi suffer from the same thing. Like, they have good attack, but when they're attacking, they're like open. Most people are. I mean, that's the nature of the game. If you're attacking, you're open. But there's things you can do to help not be as open. He does some things Deji doesn't do, but at the same time, they do contain a lot of the same abilities. I'm gonna give Deji a 7. The reason why I'm gonna give Deji a 7 is because him and Salt Papi have similar attacks in terms of being evasive, being able to like track the person and be close to land the counter, but Deji jabs more. That's where he gets the 1 point up. Speed. Them Olatunjis, one thing that they got is power and speed. Yeah, let's see how he slips away from Wasabi, because this is speed on the defense side, not the attacking side. Let's see.
Deji's controlling the middle of the ring right now with his front foot pressure.
Oh shit, that's me commentating.
Two nice slips as well.
Damn near heard my voice.
Deji's controlling the middle of the ring right now with his front foot pressure.
All right.
He's got a counter in there and 2 nice slips as well. I feel like this is a good opening round. This is how opening round should be. And they're measuring each other up. It's great to see, you know, Deji's clearly...
See, he's quick to react. He's always had that. Because he didn't want to get hit. He didn't want to get hit. He never wanted to get hit. So his speed to evade was always mad. Because he was like, I don't want to get touched.
So it's not just you. But we talked about that second round. Look what that's done.
See, there he used a good head movement to get out of the way. And again, uses the head movement to get himself. And again, you know, I rate that, and I'm gonna have to put that in mark down a little bit in the different section there. But he has speed of hand, and he has speed of foot and torso movement. I can't lie, Deji does have speed. His feet might be the slowest out of the 3, but he has it. I'm gonna give him a 7. He can move his top half very quickly. His hand speed, I'd say his hands might be quicker than Salt Papi's actually. He's more explosive. He's more explosive as a fighter. So I'll give Deji so far 2 7s. Now durability, Deji has shown us to not be very durable, especially early on in his career. He has improved in his cardio. The durability rating, we can't give him a. He's known to tire, man. I know against Jake he did. Against Vinny Hacker he did. Against Swarms he didn't. Fuzi he didn't. He managed to fight those fights at his pace. Against Floyd, again, he weren't really doing much against Floyd. He was kind of frustrating me, in fact. I wanted him to try a bit more, even though he gave Floyd the black eye. Let me give him a 5. He's improved as time has gone on, and I do want to see Deji again because he does have more to show. Power. TBE managed to put a mark on him. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go past that like it didn't happen. Fuzi, he hurt him. There's times in the fight against Jake Paul where he hits Jake and Jake, you know, has to retreat a little bit and he feels it. Same with Wasabi, Vinny Hacker. Everyone that I think Deji has landed on have felt that Deji has landed. The power is there. Listen, he's JJ's brother, ain't it? Them men have some similar traits, I'm telling you, when it comes to certain things. But I can't make this too personal and I can't make this about things that I've seen behind the scenes. He's never knocked someone out, so I can't give him the power rating above. So I'm gonna give Deji a 6, which I do feel is a bit harsh, but I do feel same time that I have to keep this non-personal. I can't talk about the things off the scenes and when he hit the pad and you know, I don't want to fall into that realm or that trap. I have to go with what's been seen under the lights. It's only right and it's only fair on Salt during the episode. Defense. Deji has very good head movement. His head movement is better than Salt Papi's. They both have the same head movement, which is the ability to shuffle the feet into range, shuffle the feet out of range, bend at the torso, and evade punches. Not much blocking. When they both attack, they both get hit whilst they're attacking. They don't have a defensive awareness whilst they are attacking. But I feel like Deji has become harder over time to hit. So I'm gonna give Deji a 5 because there's quite a few things missing, but what he does do, he does very well and he does it at a good speed. I've already put 2 markers down for some things that I've seen for Deji based on the IQ when he's attacking Swarms. When as he's attacking here, look, you can see him moving ahead and changing the level of attack. He's feinting as well and fidgeting, which, you know, is showing good IQ to set up the attack. Gets him in the corner, boom, digs in a nice shot to the body. You know, he knows when he throws that hand to come back with that hand as well. Uses his jab as well before he starts trying to build the combination, which is good.
Fuzi needs to protect himself a bit more than what he is.
Yeah, there he could have come back again, but you know.
For all he's great at.
And because he uses his jab, it managed to enable a knockdown. Another good thing that Deji does as well is because he's southpaw, he uses that to get on the outside angle and land his left hand straight down the middle.
Unbelievable. He's got the
Good head movements. He fades back there, very relaxed. See the ability to duck there, come back with 2 counters.
He's taking some licks here.
But he has the same amount of improving to do, if not more improving to do. Look there. Look, that is where the power is. That's where the power is, man. It's going to be a very close episode today. I think it's fair to give Deji a 4 for IQ. Salt Papi finishes with an overall of 56. Deji finishes with an overall of 56, making today's Real Rivals episode, for the first time in history, a draw. Check the individual stats. Don't focus too much on the overalls, and let me know what you think on if I'm right, wrong, harsh, incorrect, stupid. Whatever you want it to be, you let me know. But today we have a draw. Both guys finished with an overall of 56 in this influencer edition and 10th edition of Real Rivals. Hit the comment section, hit the socials, check the little clips, and share amongst your people. And let me know in the comment section. We might start a poll next week. Might give you man a poll again next week on what fight and what rivalry you would like to see next on the series. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Love.